Greetings from Indiana, everybody. This is Carolina Lizan, a graduate student of the Grok Trade Mentoring Program. It is Monday, March 21st of 2011, and we're looking at the Q's daily chart. And look what we see here today. Look at this little breakout through that high of March 16th, and the high was at the 55.34 mark. So we are breaking through it and closing above it. And why did we have to close above that high of 55.34? Because as you remember, I mentioned to you here last week that we were forming this low base here at support, and we were waiting for a breakout one way or the other, and there we go. We just broke through it today and we closed above it, which is telling me that we can head a little bit higher. But check this out. Look what we're hitting here today. See that pink trend line right here? It's a major area of resistance on our way up, and we are hitting it today and pulling back down, closing below it, as well as closing right at this area of resistance right here where you see this blue trend line right here. And that's a major area of resistance, as well as the 8 moving average, which we are sitting right on it. So pay close attention to that. So if we ever head higher, first of all, we would need to break through the 55.80 mark and then close above it. And from then on, we would have some more potential to the upside, all the way up to that next area of resistance right here at about 56.70 mark. So pay close attention to that. And what else we could see here? We could have that little pop to the upside, even to that area of resistance right here, the 56.70, the 56.70 mark, and then we could be forming a lower swing high, and then we could pull back down, breaking through all major areas of support on our way down to that lower area of support right here at the 53.70 mark. So that's another scenario here that we could see. But if we do not get a pop to the upside, we could break back down to that lower area of support, what I mentioned to you here a second ago, the 53.70 mark. So pay close attention to that. And check this out. Look what's happening with the MACD. We're still in a bearish territory according to the MACD. We're still below the zero line, continuing lower with another positive negative tick here, but it's a little bit lower than the previous one. So we are resting here a little bit on the MACD. And check this out. Look at the volume in here. Do you see that pop in here that we got? And that breakout through the high of March 16th, the 55.34, it was on a really low volume. And we are way below the average. So I'm not really convinced here, but things can happen. So watch all major areas of support and resistance that I showed you here today. And also look for confirmation with the MACD and pay close attention to the volume to see if we're going to get a little bit of an increase in volume. So pay close attention to that as well. All right, so have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.